Hey guys, and welcome to a different opening to a video. As you can see here, it says that the realm is in 1.21.5. 1.21.5. Now, this causes a slight issue for me because all my mods are in 1.21.4 and they haven't been updated yet, unfortunately. However, my resource packs, most of them, still work. So it will look similar in, you know, like my inventory being a bit dark and all that stuff. And the text. Look, see, inventory, still dark. The text, like where the numbers are and the actual text itself, is all a bit different. And my armor is still like this. My light chart when I put the thing on looks cool. Other than when I have a cape, which right now I have a cape. But it means there is no free cam. I cannot press F4 and fly my camera around. I cannot zoom in, so the best zoom in you're going to get is this. This is all you're going to get. Now, unfortunately, this means that I cannot fly around and show you guys what I've done underneath the storage room. All I can do is show you guys what I'm collecting. Because this is what I've done in between videos, just a little bit. Well, me and Alfie mined out most of this already. In here, I can probably show you. But this is what we are collecting. Slime. Yes, that's right. That's right. Finally collecting slime. Now, if I just come up here, this is what we've done. I done all the actual bits to make the slime farm basically work, but Alfie helped me mine out this entire area. He essentially did the entire top floor. I did the whole bottom floor. Alfie was a big help for this. He doesn't know that I've done this yet. He hasn't been on since doing this, since I've done this, because I've done it today. But if I was able to show you in free cam, I could show you what it all looks like through blocks basically. But yeah, this is all it is. It's just slime spawn on here, see the iron golem, go to attack it and jump off. And I've got a minecart underneath picking up everything. And if we go down here, make sure we block off the area properly. There we go. The minecart goes onto hoppers, which you can see here and here. Hoppers each end of like the magma blocks. And so the hoppers take the stuff out of the minecart and then drops it off here. And so now we have slime balls. And this is going to be very helpful for when I start building big bamboo and sugarcane farms and anything that needs a flying machine or flying contraption or just a general lot of sticky pistons or slime balls. But that's not the main focus of today. I'm pretty sure I didn't have this and this in the last video, but I've extended it a little bit and made a nice little design for our smelting room, which is what we're going to be working on today. As you can see, I've got dirt to basically tell me where the parameters are, and the chests for output, so I know which way I'm doing it all. Now, the time lapse of me building this will be in this camera because, again, I don't have my my mods. But in the last video we made this beautiful house, which everyone has come on and said that it looks amazing. They love it already. Inside I've done this. I've just added, I need to sort it, but yeah, I have made a little what's it called, elevator. There you go. Made a little water column elevator type thing. And so now all the crops that the villager underneath here and underneath here, again, if I could show you I would. All the villagers' crops that they spew out at each other actually go into this item elevator, up and then across. Now I haven't put item sorters onto here, it is just straight in, and so that way, oh god, bloody carrots everywhere. Right, but yeah, that way it just fills up and I don't have to worry about all the redstone and the space needed for redstone. And I can just have it all fill up. Now this does mean you get the occasional carrot that just gets launched somewhere, or potato, like these ones. But it also means that it's a lot easier to just do that, and then it fills up itself. And then this will fill up at some point with carrots. And you got to sort that. But that's something because I can't. Yeah, that's just something because I can't be asked to do the redstone behind it. And I believe that's all we did last episode. And so today's episode, we are going to be working. We're going to be working on this path, make it actually reach the house, and then, then we're going to make a path that goes from this house and the storage room over here, all the way up here, so that it joins onto this. But all of that is going to be after doing the smelter. Oh, that was a perfect landing. Look at that. Right, now onto the time lapse of me building this damn smelter, because I've been putting it off for far too long, and it's gotten to the point where I need to smelt some stuff, Alpha needs to smelt some stuff, and oh boy does Dan need to smelt some stuff, because he needs to catch up. But that's a little nudge at Dan to come on the realm a little bit more often. Come on, bro. We miss you. Anyway, let me crack on with this. I might even not do a time lapse. I might just do a transition. You'll never know. Well, you will. I won't, because I'm not editing it right now. I'll be editing it in a couple of hours. But anyway, enough procrastinating. Into building this smelter. I've got all the materials in my inventory, I believe. I don't need the honey, but that's for something else I'm doing in behind the scenes. So let's crack on with this. Right, there we go. We now have the super smelters all in place and built up. That was incredibly easy. I was just putting it off for a long time. Now I could extend these to about here. This is obviously the door to the slime farm, but I could extend these to about here-ish and just have more furnaces. However, this is already 16 furnaces in each, so it's 4 items per furnace to smelt a stack, which is a decent amount, especially when you've got 2 of them. Now I'm thinking I could also just stack them, like I could fit 3 more in this area, and then you just have like basically this flipped, so this flipped here, and just have the chests here and here, And same goes for this, like chest here and here for the output. And yeah, I could do stuff like that. However, I don't want to waste materials like that. This is perfectly fine and will do us absolutely amazingly. However, I know what Alfie and Dan are like, and they won't fill it up with fuel, and they'll expect it to be already fueled. So what I'm going to do is just take a couple of stacks of fuel, stacks of coal. Take another one just in case. I'll convert all of this coal into well, all of these coal blocks into just normal coal, like that. I'll put it in the fuel chest, and just do that. There we go. So now there's 9 stacks now in each of them, and we'll do it again. Because I know Alfie probably won't watch my video, but Dan will. And Dan will realise, oh, actually, that's smart, because I wouldn't have done that. Because I know what he's like. He's a menace. And then Alfie, I'll probably be actually able to explain to him in person, because he'll be on Daniel. Ironically saying that, since I've seen no one on since we updated, because none of the mods work. we didn't realise that the mods wouldn't work. Okay, we were numpties. We're new to multiplayer and modded Minecraft. Okay, well, this is vanilla, but with mods like FreeCam and stuff. But don't worry about that. Okay, I'm now gonna spruce this all up, no pun intended, and make it look beautiful and user friendly by labeling stuff and basically Alfie proofing it, because why not? And Alfie will never be able to have a go at me for all these remarks, because he won't watch the video unless I make him. I've got to cope with not having Zoom. Maybe I will make him. We'll find out. Yeah, let's make this room look a lot better. I might even put some chests in here just to fill up the space, or crafting tables, even though there's crafting tables here, but you know, enough of that. I might make some bog standard smelters. Oh my god, the English! Just so I can have like blast furnaces and the other one. What's the other one called? I forgot what the other one's called. Do I have any? I have a furnace, and then wood. I need logs. Thank you. What's it called? Smoker. That's it. I'll have some smokers and some blast furnaces with some hoppers and chests and the bog standard version of a super smelter. So I'm going to quickly build that, and I'll be right back at it with you guys. Right, now allow me to show you what I've done. So I've got my blast furnaces here for like ores and stuff, like I've labelled here, and then you've got random cats running around. Hello. You've got smokers for food over here on this side, so I haven't filled them up with fuel or anything yet, because I doubt that people are going to use it, but also I need to get some more coal. I've only got a couple of stacks of blocks. Then I've spruced up all of this. I made a nice little corridor, and hopefully when this is in use it will look cool, because it will light up all of these, and it'll be like doosh, 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 doosh as it goes down. So fingers crossed that's all good. I've labelled them so that, well, so Alfie and Dan understand it. It's weird having to label things, because I'm so used to not playing in a multiplayer world with people and getting this far. And all of this down here is my build. Apart from this, this is, well, I put the glass here and the stone bricks, but Alfie done all that in there, and kind of accidentally made it come into my storage room area, but it's fine, it looks nice now. I redesigned some of the storage room to fit this in, shall we say. But yeah, Alfie done all this, but everything else is my design. I'm still figuring out how to label all these chests, because they're not blocks, they're just random stuff. And whilst building this, I'll get back in there in a second. I realised there's one gravel here, and there's another gravel just here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one out. There we go. Now I'm going to put everything in here at the bottom one because the sand is on the bottom. Oh, I need to fill the sand up. Yeah, there we go. Now we only have one gravel, and I know there's 2 bricks, but that's because bricks is building blocks, and there's a lot of blackstone, which is I class as a building block. So yeah, right. Now in here we got a fish tank at the end. I've kind of made it look like the sky is around them. You know, you got the dark blue, the light blue, and then you got clouds, and all the fish love this corner, and I don't know why. They just sit there. They have done for quite a while. Got some coral, some tried zooming in there. Some pickles to light the place up, so I don't have to put lights in the ceiling. Now, I haven't used this yet because I don't actually have that much stuff to smelt because I'm always smelting stuff. Hence why I've got for smelting, even though it's filled with random stuff, I always have the stuff to build up a quick auto smelter plus fuel. So I'm never in need of smelting stuff, but I might purposely go mining for stuff like copper. Copper might be nice. I might build something good out of copper later on. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just thinking of different ways to actually use this before Alfie and Dan get on so I can test it all works. But enough with the smelting. Hang on a minute. I need my... One second. I need this one. And actually no, this should be alright. I'll grab some more mud. That should be alright. Now, we go out here, we have some paths to build. I'm going to finish off this one over here first, because I just stopped it randomly and didn't finish it. But I will come back to you guys once I've done these paths, and I'll show you what they look like. I'll get rid of this base of a beacon, because I moved the beacon over there. Can't zoom in. It's such a pain. You never know what you have until it's gone. But yeah, I will quickly do all of this up, and then we can wrap the video up. How about that? Oh, how about that? So, I shall speak to you guys in about -2 seconds. I don't know. Okay, there's no time lapse because I haven't got my stuff to do a time lapse. So, I'll see you in a minute. Bye, guys. Guys, oh, I've done it. I've now finished the paths. I've now finished the paths. And it's safe to say I'm quite proud of it. This one, I think I'm going to put a little bit more work in, just add some more patches of the coarse dirt and everything, just randomly about. But so far, we have got 2 lovely paths, which actually meet up the house. Well, both houses, things, and the storage room. And then as we come down here, we've done this, which I've currently got both the minecarts in sync, which I'm really happy about. There you go, boom. I was going to be really annoyed if they weren't in sync then. I have changed these from stairs to full blocks again, because when they were stairs it didn't work properly. I don't know why, but there we go. That's now sorted. But yeah, so I'd say today's episode has been pretty successful, if you ask me. And I feel like I should also point this out. Since we're in the new update, we have the new cactus flower. And instantly I thought it would look like a nice plant in the pond. And look at this. I'm proper proud of this already. And I've only built 2. I reckon I might build quite a few over in this area, or just scattering around. I'm going to build more of these once I get more green dye and brown dye and candles and all that stuff. Basically, once I get the resources, I'm going to build them bloody everywhere, and they're going to look beautiful. However, the axolotls that we have in here, axolotls. There you go. They get stuck all the time. I was thinking we might move these, but I don't know. And if we do move them, then it means that I can do my waterfall idea just here. And have it go into there and then into there. Ow. And I don't have to worry about stupid axolotls getting out and running away. And ugh. They're just a pain in my behind. But yeah, I got rid of the beacon base thing. I missed it. Oh well. Got rid of the beacon base. Made sure that all the paths linked up and everything. No, I'm quite happy with this. Oh, I need to replant all the wheat from here. Okay, cool. Thought I had messed that up, but I didn't. So I'll replant all this wheat off camera, and then I shall see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys have had a brilliant day. Hope you have enjoyed. Hope you have a good day, night, or evening, whenever you're watching this. And I shall speak to you guys in the next episode. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye!